Hey guys, what's going on? Justin here, and my friend Andrea found her old Game Boy in storage. As you can see, there's yellowing, there's no protective plate on the front. It plays kind of stiff, it looks ugly. There are pixelated lines running down the side of the screen, so I asked her if I could fix it up. Alright, so I just want to start off by saying I've never done anything like this before. I've watched a lot of videos, but I've never actually disassembled a Game Boy and tried to make it look brand new again. So if you're thinking about getting into restorations, if I can do it, you certainly can do it. I promise. Alright, so right now I'm just taking off the back housing of the Game Boy. I think there's 6 screws on the sides and 3 in the center. And now I'm removing the PCB? PCB, I think it's called the PCB. Again, first time doing this, I'm not sure of all the lingo. Let me know in the comments. And here we go. So now I'm gonna take the membranes out. Of course, I'm using this little tweezer set. I should have just dumped it all out. I'm trying to be all cool here, but I keep dropping the little buttons. So tweezers not necessary for this job. Look at that dirt. That is some dirty dirt. We're gonna clean that up and get this thing looking like new. Again with the tweezers. Now I didn't get footage of me replacing the membranes, but I did because they were in really bad shape. They were dirty, and I think even one of them had a hole in it. All right, so I have to fix the screen. The screen's got some lines going down it. So I've got to take this little rubber piece off.
Now it is time to take longer strides.
And what I'm going to do here is dial up the contrast so I can see the lines on the side. And I'm going to take this soldering iron and just gently rub on the section where the rubber piece was. And you'll see the lines start to disappear. Now it might take a little bit of time. In fact, as you can see, I'm like creating new ones. And they're moving towards the center, but that's okay. Just keep going. You got this. And there we go. No more lines. All right, so now I'm going to take that bottom part off of the PCB, whatever you call it. Take off that metal backplate. And the contacts on this thing look really good. I did clean them with some alcohol, but they were in good shape. All right, so here's the disassembled Game Boy. And at this point, I took all the plastic pieces and cleaned them with soap and water. I didn't film it, but trust me, I did. And then headed over to the solarium. Now the solarium is just it's a plastic container covered with LED lights and tinfoil. There's a really good YouTube channel that really inspired me to do this video, Odd Tinkering. I'll put a link in the description or somewhere in this video. You should really check that out if you're into restoring old consoles. And right now I'm just pouring in 12% hydrogen peroxide, turning on the lights, and then leaving it sit for 24 hours. 24 hours later, well, not quite. I got a little impatient, and as you're gonna see, it was still a little bit yellow. I mean, it looked a lot better, but I felt like it could have been You see, I felt like it could have been a little bit better, so I do end up putting it back in for a few more hours. It just goes to show you, just keep it in there for the full 24 hours. I got a little excited because honestly, it was probably my favorite part of the whole process. All right, so now I'm just giving it a little dust off, a little once over. To be honest with you, this unit to my eyes, looked fine. It didn't look like it really needed dusting, but I did it anyway. I will say that the speaker was nasty. And that's because years of dirt just seeping in those little holes. And I took a little spritz of isopropyl, a little Q-tip. Oops. So again, more isopropyl alcohol on the power button. Look, I know it works, but I figured a little cleaning can't hurt anything. More Q-tips, more alcohol. And now I'm drying everything off. All right, a few hours later, and it was worth it. Because, man, that thing looks sharp. This truly was my favorite part of the whole thing. Turning it from nasty, funky yellow to good looking again. So now I'm just cleaning off the contacts. The contacts look good, but a little isopropyl alcohol. And it's time to assemble. And that's my dryer going off in the background. All right, before I put everything together, when I took that little rubber piece off, there was some residue, some adhesive that stuck to it. And I don't even know if this is necessary, but I'm gonna try to put that rubber piece back on. So I wanted to take all the adhesive off and add some more. So there I am taking it off. And I gotta tell you, this was the most frustrating part of the whole thing. And you will hear my frustration now. Ay, ay, ay. Now, I didn't show putting the buttons back on, but I did change out the membranes of this thing. In future videos, I'll be sure to include that.
Please, I hope I didn't f that up.
Oh yeah, and be careful with that ribbon cable. It is super delicate, and I think I was a little bit rough with it. I mean, all in all, it ended up being fine in the end, but I did think that I messed it up. Here's the before. Nasty, funky, yellow, grimy, dirty, liney. And here's the final product. And it looks like a brand new Game Boy. I am really happy with the way this turned out. No more yellowing. We got a brand new glass screen protector there. No more lines in the picture, although you can't tell by my excellent video quality here. New membranes underneath the hood. Plays like a dream. And I'm really psyched about how this turned out. So that's it, guys. From trash to treasure, and I'm gonna do it again, only this time I'm gonna do a screen mod. I've got a crappy, disheveled Game Boy waiting in the wings, so hopefully I'll film that and and show you my progress. But if you got anything out of this video, be sure to hit that like, subscribe button for future projects. And yeah, like I said, guys, if I could do it, you totally can do it. And this was really fun. I'm looking forward to the future of doing fun things like this. Till then, have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.